Are the Charlotte Hornets star hunting?
Let me take you to a place where we never can be found. On the edge of Carolina where the sun come out of the ground. Don't nobody judge nobody, only broken hearts allowed. Right outside of Savannah, about an hour from the town.
Hello everyone, it's Everything Buzzed here, back again with another video. And today we had some news come out that I just needed to talk about real quick right before I head on to work. Let's get into it. It is about Brandon Ingram. This was reported a little bit earlier today. Let me go ahead and check. It was reported at 10:45 here on Twitter. And it says, the Spurs and the Hornets are among the teams showing interest in Brandon Ingram. Sources have told HoopsWire that the San Antonio Spurs and Charlotte Hornets have emerged as potential Ingram suitors, as have the Atlanta Hawks, who will soon officially move guard DeJounte Murray to New Orleans. Perhaps that trade could be expanded if the Hawks are truly that interested in Ingram. Now, for the Hornets, Brandon Ingram is very interesting for us because obviously we'll probably have to move Miles in that deal. Brandon Ingram's coming into the last year of a 5-year, $158 million contract. This year, he is making $36 million in his last year of the contract. Number one, he would have to be willing to re-sign with the Charlotte Hornets on a max contract, obviously. He's only 27 years old. He's 6'8". I think he can play the 3 easily. The question mark is, can he fit that 4 spot? Because that's the position that we would need. 36 is a lot. I get that. So as a trade, you probably need Miles and Bertans. Put in the Dallas pick, the Miami pick, and a swap. Maybe another first. Maybe in like the 2026 draft or something like that, and a couple seconds. I think that could be a deal where New Orleans is looking at, and maybe we can get a deal done there. But for the Charlotte Hornets, it gives us a 20-point per game score. It gives us a number 1 option. It gives us a guy who can be there at number 2 to the number 1 scoring option until Brandon Miller is ready to ascend for a playoff team of being the head guy, right? So I think that would be the move that shows me we're ready to compete today, right now, this year, right? As we continue to develop our younger players. The problem is it the right time? And that's where I feel like we are, because if you look at the team and you say, okay, if we make a move for Brandon Ingram, is our roster good enough to be competitive? I feel like we've added a little bit more depth this year. You know, bringing in Grant Williams, Tajon Salon provides for depth that we desperately needed, size that we desperately need. Seth Curry's not on the team anymore, but you still have Micic as a backup point guard. So we've been able to add some pieces to make this team a little bit more ready to compete. And I think if we make a move for Brandon Ingram, obviously he's from Kinston, right down the road from me. Not really, but it's like 30, 45 minutes away from me. He's from here, so it would be awesome to get him a long-term contract here in North Carolina. Just something to think on. Something that I would really consider. It's time. It's either this year or next year. At some point, if we want to compete, we're going to have to do one of these moves. You're going to have to make a pivot like the Indiana Pacers did for Siakam. You're going to have to make a pivot like the Knicks did for OG in trading away their younger players. They're good young players. They're good, but they're not the pieces that fit on the team that they have built to win, right? So anyways, just a quick little video. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, share the video with a friend. Give me your thoughts. Do you think we should make the move for Brandon Ingram? And give me your mock trade. What do you think would be a package that would satisfy the Pelicans but would not be too much to give up for a guy like that? And does Brandon Ingram fit this team? Does he fit this roster? Is he the star that is missing in Charlotte? Leave me your thoughts down below in the comment section. I'm Everything Buzzed here. I'm out. Peace, guys.